A woman was watching a movie late at night. It was past 2 a.m., and she couldn't help but feel a sense of dread as she watched the film. Something about it just seemed a bit off, but she couldn't put her finger on it. The movie was about a woman who lived in a small town with her mother. Her father had died when she was very young, and she had a large insurance policy that her mother was the beneficiary of. The woman in the movie was also an insurance salesperson, just like the main character. To top it all off, she also looked exactly like the main character. At first, the woman thought it was just a coincidence. Surely it was just a random movie playing on TV late at night. But as the movie progressed, more and more details started to add up. The house in the movie looked exactly like the house she grew up in, and the little town where the movie was set was the same town where she lived. She started to get really scared. As the movie started to become more and more realistic, she knew that there was no way that this was just a coincidence. But before she could turn off the TV to find out what happened next, the power went out and the screen went black. When the power came back on, the movie had changed. It was now a black and white film, and the camera angles were different. It was as if she was being watched. Just then, her phone started to ring. She didn't recognize the number, so she let it go to voicemail. The voice on the other end started to speak in a low, raspy voice. "Hello? Is this the house at the end of the street? With the dead father and the large insurance policy? I'm here to collect." The woman screamed and hung up the phone. She tried to convince herself that it was just a prank call, but deep down she knew that something was very wrong. She watched the movie. The characters started to act strangely. They were doing things that made no sense, and it was clear that they were unaware that they were being watched. That's when the woman realized that the movie wasn't just about her life. It was her life. Every single detail, the house, the town, even her own face, it was all a part of her reality. But there was one detail that she couldn't quite place. The woman in the movie was alive, but in the real world she was dead. This was her funeral. All of the people she saw in the movie were the people who had come to bury her. She tried to scream, but no sound came out. She was trapped inside her own body, forced to watch as the people of the town buried her alive. Just as the dirt started to fill up the coffin, she blacked out.